Überlebst du 5 Nächte in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? Aus dem schockierenden Horror-Game-Phänomen wird jetzt eine Horrorperle, die dem Publikum das Blut in den Adern gefrieren lässt. Blumhouse, die Produktionsfirma hinter M3 Gun, The Black Phone und Der Unsichtbare, bringt Five Nights at Freddy's auf die große Leinwand. Der Film erzählt von Mike Schmidt, der bei Freddy Fazbear's Pizza einen Posten als Wachmann antritt. Doch gleich im Verlauf der ersten Nacht muss er erkennen, dass die Nachtschicht in dem verlassenen Restaurant alles andere als ruhig werden wird. Five Nights at Freddy's is an upcoming American supernatural horror film directed by Emma Tammy from a screenplay she co-wrote with Scott Cawthon and Seth Cuddeback and a story by Cawthon. Produced by Blumhouse Productions and Stryker Entertainment, it is based on the video game franchise of the same name created by Cawthon, who also serves as producer with Jason Blum. The film stars Josh Hutcherson, Elizabeth Lail, Piper Rubio, and Matthew Lillard. Development of a Five Nights at Freddy's film adaptation began in April 2015, with the involvement of Warner Brothers Pictures. Roy Lee, David Katzenberg, and Seth Grahame-Smith were set to produce it, with Gil Kenan announced as director and co-writer. After several delays in production, the Warner Brothers version was no longer moving forward and Kenan dropped out of the project. In March 2017, Blumhouse Productions was announced as the new production company, with Chris Columbus set to direct and co-write. Columbus also ultimately left the project, and Emma Tammy was announced as his replacement in October 2022. The main cast were confirmed in December, while other cast additions were signed in March 2023. Filming began in New Orleans on February 1 and wrapped on April 3, 2023. Five Nights at Freddy's is scheduled to be released simultaneously in theaters and on Peacock in the United States on October 27, 2023, by Universal Pictures. Prämisse: Mike Schmidt, a troubled security guard, accepts a nighttime job at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a once successful but now abandoned family entertainment center, where he discovers its 4 animatronic mascots Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy move and kill anyone that is still there after midnight. 2. Cast: Josh Hutcherson as Mike Schmidt, Elizabeth Lail as Vanessa Monroe, Piper Rubio as Abby Schmidt, Matthew Lillard as William Aftonah, Kat Connor Sterling as Max, Mary Stuart Masterson as Aunt Jane, Lucas Grant, Jessica Blackmore. Additionally, gaming YouTuber Korx Genshin has a cameo appearance as a taxi driver. 4. Produktion. Development. In April 2015, Warner Brothers Pictures announced it had acquired the film rights to the Five Nights at Freddy's video game franchise, with Roy Lee, David Katzenberg, and Seth Grahame-Smith set to produce the adaptation. Grahame-Smith stated that they would collaborate with franchise creator Scott Cawthon to make an insane, terrifying and weirdly adorable movie. 5. In July 2015, Gil Kenan signed to direct the film from a screenplay co-written with Tyler Burton Smith. 6. In March 2017, Cawthon tweeted announcing Blumhouse Productions as the film's new production company after Warner Brothers Pictures put the project in turnaround. 7. In May 2017, producer Jason Blum said he was excited and working closely with Cawthon on the film. 8. In June 2017, Kenan said he was no longer directing the film. 9. In February 2018, Chris Columbus was announced as Kenan's replacement as director and writer, besides producing the film alongside Blum and Cawthon. 10. In August 2018, Cawthon revealed that the first draft of the film's script, which he wrote with co-author of the Five Nights at Freddy's novel trilogy, Kira Breed Riley, was completed, and it would involve the events of the series' first game. 11. That same month, Blum wrote on Twitter that the film was aiming for a 2020 release. 12. In November, Cawthon announced that he scrapped the script, despite being liked by Columbus and Blum, as he had a different idea for the story, one that I liked better. It contributed to a further delay to the film, for which Cawthon took full responsibility. 13 in June 2020, during an interview with Fandom, Blum, when asked about the progress of the film, stated, "It's super active, so I really feel like we have a very good shot at seeing a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I feel like it's really moving forward. It's not stalled or anything else. It's moving forward rapidly. I don't want to put a timeline on it, but soon we'll get a movie. I feel really confident about that." 14.